people? Welcome to week 81 of the Wrestling.
Who are you?
No.
This is Thomas. Remember, he hasn't been here for a couple weeks.
God.
It's 83.
No.
Scared.
Yes.
No. See,
83.
no, because I wasn't here, so those weeks don't count.
No, they count because
Nope.
we did the work. They count.
Yeah, you did the work, but you were missing the star. So
Week 82, part 2.
whatever.
Okay, we'll do that.
Whatever week it is, it's Monday, it's night, it's Raw, it's
No.
review.
It's actually Tuesday because that's when the video goes up. But
Well, currently, it's also still Tuesday.
Yeah.
'cause
It's like 2 in the morning.
But anyway, let's talk about what happened on Raw.
Tell us what matches happened.
We had Dean Ambrose and Sheamus go to a double countout due to outside. They just brawled all over the place, plus a post-match beatdown by Owens.
And fucking Ambrose made Sheamus put a vagina on his forehead.
Yes.
yeah,
See
there
the
might be a
ring
blood
post.
fine.
Yes. We had the highlight reel with the New Day lead into a tag team match between the New Day and the Usos. The Usos defeating the New Day with Jericho in their corner. We had Wyatt's versus the Social Outcasts turn into a brawl involving Ryback. We had Kalisto defeat Alberto Del Rio to become the new United States champion. We had Brie versus Charlotte never happened because Becky Lynch attacked Charlotte.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
then we had Roman Reigns versus all the heels on the roster. JK, it was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, only one match had
Yeah,
a
so we'll
result.
talk about the two matches had results.
Oh, yeah.
We had the tag
Yeah.
team match. We had
The tag team match was fucking good.
Yeah, it was.
and it had a great intro into the match with the highlight reel and the New Day.
I had a good dynamic because it was tag team and New Day had Javier Woods and
Javier.
that's what Jericho called him, Javier.
I don't even think I heard him say
And Jericho was in the corner of the Usos, so the New Day actually had an extra person to
that.
play
You mean
off
Usos.
of. Yeah, the New Day had
Oh,
an extra person to play off
Yeah.
of on the opposite side of the ring.
Yeah, the best part. Okay, with two parts really, because we had the initial confrontation between Xavier Woods and Jericho, where Jericho scared Xavier Woods up
Yeah.
up the ramp, and from the top of the ramp he went, "I ain't afraid of you, Jericho." But then towards the end of the match, we have Jay going up for the Superfly Splash on Kofi Kingston, but Woods causes a distraction and actually ends up knocking Jay down. But Jericho then blows the trombone in his face and then breaks it over his head.
Why?
The absolute most dramatic. It was the best thing Xavier Woods could have done at that moment.
I think for me, something that added to it too is that Big E is like in shot the entire time, because Big E is laying down, like relaxing in the commentary area, just off to the left of the table,
Yeah.
just watching it all go down.
And then that would allow Jey Uso to actually roll up Kofi Kingston for the win. So I'm sure we can guess that this will be the tag team title match at the Rumble.
I hope so.
Yeah,
More than likely.
something I want to point out. For all our complaining about the disqualification matches or DQ endings,
Yeah.
count out, all of our complaining goes out the window if you just book a show well.
Yeah, no, like I think every decision on this show made sense.
Yeah.
Because they're like, stuff. Okay, so we'll move on to the ones that didn't end. We have, Dean Ambrose and Sheamus. Sheamus attacking Dean
Yeah.
Ambrose before the match. So obviously, Dean Ambrose is a loose cannon anyway. But that was, that helped set up for Owens to attack Ambrose afterwards. We had the smear campaign from the Flairs on Becky
Yeah,
Lynch.
and then Charlotte got lynched.
Thomas Wolf's back! Yay!
If the Attitude Era was around, that'd still
Oh,
be a
yeah.
thing.
That'd be her finisher. She'd have the lynching.
No, you know what? Instead of it being Team PCB, it would have
fan-
been the Lynch Mob.
I was gonna just
The
say,
lynch mob, yeah.
can her fans beat the lynch mob?
If it wasn't PG, they totally would be. I'm a part of the lynch mob, goddammit. And that's. Don't take that.
That's
out of
on
context.
camera.
Don't take that out of context. That's on YouTube now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Racist asshole.
Shut the fuck up. So yeah, the
His
Wyatts.
least favorite wrestler is Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, I like Shelton Benjamin.
Because he's black.
The Wyatts versus the Outcasts. You called that,
I called it
and
last
it
week.
fucking happened. And
I even
and
called
then
the showdown between Axelmania versus Brondre the Giant.
You didn't foresee the ultimate big guy coming down and getting involved. In
Yeah,
the
no,
whole
he's the big guy.
situation.
Ain't nothing ultimate about him.
He eats a lot.
But no, the Social Outcast actually had to save Ryback from getting his ass kicked by.
Yeah, and now they're baby faces.
Well, of
Yeah.
course.
So, okay, sure.
I believe in the Social Outcasts.
I'm sure you do.
Hell yeah.
All right. Do we want to do the big storyline ish thing? Okay. We open up with the McMahons,
And everyone on the roster
except for Roman Reigns,
standing on the stage.
talking about anybody could end up being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion after the Rumble is
Why?
over.
I forgot why. Why is this?
Because the championship is on the line.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It's one versus all, Roman. You got faced everybody. They said people like Kevin Owens could be champion.
Dolph Ziggler.
The New Day.
And then the Wyatt family are now on the commentary table.
And then
Yeah.
and anybody but you, Roman.
Full
Good way to-
circle there.
Good way to bring that
Yeah.
back. Congratulations. Then Roman Reigns would make his way down, and he brings up the question, well, what if I win? And Stephanie and Vince think that's the funniest fucking thing they've ever heard. And then they bring up the fact, well, what if Dean Ambrose ends up being champion? And
What if WWE hires Tama Tonga and just dresses him up like Roman Reigns and makes Roman Reigns fight faux Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? If he wins, he has to fight himself.
no, they gotta wait for SummerSlam to do that. That's
That's a SummerSlam only thing?
yeah.
Alright.
Roman does have the hair to pull that.
Yeah,
They do have the right hair to get that done.
I'm all for it if they want to do it. I'm not gonna knock it. But yeah, so then they end up making the main event Roman versus everyone.
Except the faces.
Yeah, it's all the heels.
Mysteriously, Rusev and Wade Barrett of the League of Nations also don't participate. Despite the fact that they were on the stage earlier in the night.
Well,
They're like, there's way
reasons.
too many people here. Unrealistic.
Barrett is injured and Rusev was fucking Lana. I don't know. Rusev had a good
Or
night.
vice versa.
I'm like,
Interpret that however you want.
Lana was injured and Rusev was fucking Barrett.
so before we got to the main event, we did have
Which is also why Barrett is injured.
we had the McMahons versus Heyman on whether or not Lesnar was going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, Lesnar doesn't want to be in the Rumble.
But Vince wants him to be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And Lesnar's like, no, I want to be in the main event WrestleMania fighting whoever wins the Rumble.
And Vince is like,
Which
yeah.
should make nobody want to win the Rumble, by the way. Like, it's like, woo, we get to be WWE champion. But then you'd have to fight Lesnar at Mania. Okay, Roman, you can have it.
it worked out so well for you
one
last
by one,
year.
everybody eliminates themselves.
And Stephanie pulls the ultimate trump card. It's, well, Vince McMahon, who owns the contract of Brock Lesnar, says yes, he will be. And Heyman's like,
Bitch move, pulling out the fact that you're the fucking boss.
So then we get to the main event. We got the McMahon sitting ringside, and Roman Reigns spends 90% of the time fighting Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that weirdest booking decision of this whole thing.
Like, why was everyone else out there? Why wasn't it just Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens?
Because we needed everybody to run out and attack Roman Reigns. At one
I
time.
mean, I get that.
Well,
but
that still could have. We didn't need everyone at ringside for that to happen. It could have been, oh, Roman Reigns is starting to win, and Vince goes,
it
he does
should've
this
been-
thing that he does all the time. He just get this trail of
nobody
heels
else,
coming
nobody wanted to run that far.
It should have been my thing of, okay, Vince sends Owens out first, and they didn't explain the rules, and then after like 2 minutes, Vince sends someone else in,
Yeah,
and then just keeps piling them on.
They just Royal Rumble gangbang Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and then Lesnar's music hits, and he comes out, and
we're like, oh shit, these guys went against each other at WrestleMania, but JK, he's gonna attack everyone else. then he's gonna help Roman Reigns up, and then F5 him.
For funsies.
And now
And then Roman Reigns is like,
I feel like that was a really weird.
hey.
That was a really weird way to
That's
end
just
Raw.
that's just their handshake now. Is like
And smile at each other really creepy.
No,
while they're
it's-
in pain.
fucking every time they greet each other, Brock Lesnar just F5s Roman Reigns.
And when Brock Lesnar's not looking, just in the back, you hear Roman go, "Hey Brock!" Wham! He just fucking super punches him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lesnar wouldn't mind.
He'd take it.
Like a man.
It did.
Or like a bitch.
The look Reigns gave Lesnar at the end did slightly irk me. Just going off of what Kevin's talked about Reigns looking like Superman at the end, he wasn't like up, happy.
Yeah,
like,
at least he was down on the
But
ground this
like
time.
after going through a war against Owens and then getting jumped by everyone and then getting F5'd, which is supposed to be probably the most devastating move in WWE.
Yeah.
Just from the way they protected Brock and everything.
Well, I think since its inception, it's always been
Yeah.
considered one of the most devastating moves in.
Like, Reigns
in
should have just
wrestling.
been out.
Yeah. Especially after having a match against Owens,
Yeah.
and then getting attacked by the Ascension and the New Day and Stardust.
Right.
You know, there's all,
I just base it off of fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The fact that he took like 3 F5s.
Yeah,
and
true.
was still smiling at Brock
Okay.
Lesnar.
speaking
Roman Reigns is Superman.
Speaking of WrestleMania, before we get to the big match that actually happened, we did find out that Sting will be the first man inducted in the 2016 Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which I think pretty much cements that he's not going to be wrestling anymore under WWE's banner.
Probably not.
After the whole Seth Rollins accidentally hurt him incident.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? He had what, 2 really good matches?
Yeah.
Two really good matches.
I mean, hey, that's cool. You don't need any more.
And I think he might be, like, going on record as being the only guy in the WWE Hall of Fame
who's completely defeated in WWE.
yeah, who has no wins in WWE.
He's
Like,
he lost
I
to
think,
Triple
like-
H and Triple H Jr.
There's, like, the Sheik and Abdullah the Butcher,
Yeah.
but they didn't wrestle in WWE.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So having Sting, who's had 2 matches at WWE pay-per-views, and has lost both of them, he's like the first, I've never won a match in WWE that I participated in, winner going into the Hall of Fame.
You know what? First time for everything.
Yeah.
Sting's making history.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the true main event of Monday Night Raw.
Why not?
Because of his win last week on SmackDown, Kalisto got a chance to face Alberto Del Rio for the U.S.
Or the
Championship.
championship
Yeah.
of USA.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like really start paying a whole lot of attention to this match till about halfway through.
I agree. Like for me, I thought they were gonna wait until the Rumble for this.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a pre-Rumble match, and then they threw up the graphic. It was like, oh, it's for the U.S. Championship. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Just a little bit more build for a League of Nations member, some more TV time for
Yeah.
Kalisto. But I mean, they went out and they killed it.
Yeah.
This match was 10 times better than their match on SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
Kalisto diving out of the ring and Del Rio grabbing him out of the air and throwing him into the barricade.
Del Rio gave no fucks when it came to
Yeah, he just
air Kalisto.
kept catching and throwing Kalisto
Uh,
whichever way he
Can you
wanted.
demonstrate how he grabbed Kalisto by the mask and threw him across the ring?
No, because last time I did it, I poked myself in the goddamn eye. We're not going to do that again.
And like that one when he threw him onto the top rope gut first.
Oh,
Yeah.
he went for the Selena Del
Yeah.
Sol.
That was a fantastic counter to that move. Like,
And then I liked how he used the way Kalisto landed to actually slide him across the rope to the corner to set
Yeah.
up for the double stomp.
yeah.
And Kalisto fucking countered the double stomp.
Yeah, Kalisto was officially the smartest man on the WWE roster because
He
people
just
were like,
realized, like, if I don't get up, he's not going to hit
like,
me.
oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we get Del Rio missing the double stomp. Kalisto,
Hits the implant Rana.
yeah, and goes for the pin, doesn't get it, and then, I can't remember exactly what
Del Rio picked him up for what looked like a German suplex.
he set him up definitely for a German suplex, but then Kalisto was able to counter that into a rolling prawn hold,
Spinning shrimp compression.
That one. And held Del Rio down.
Yeah.
And he's the U.S. fucking champion. Like, I'm sorry.
Good for you, Kalisto.
I'm sorry, Sin Cara,
Yeah.
but good job, Kalisto.
Sin Cara, you've definitely been the Marty Jannetty of this team, apparently.
They're setting up a Mexican barbershop somewhere.
Yeah.
No, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I honestly expected it to be a tag team title that he won first, but the fact that he's already gotten himself, you know, he's less than a year on the main roster and he's already won a singles title.
It's a couple things. It's him. They're recognizing how good he is. They're recognizing how much the fans loved his spot in the ladder match, and they need to make stars.
And on top of that, they're like, oh, your partner's injured.
Yeah.
And the guy that we wanted to face Del Rio is injured. So, congratulations, Kalisto.
Kalisto, you just, like, circumstanced your way right in there.
You know, hey, you know what? If it wasn't for the curtain call, Stone Cold wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So, if it wasn't for Sin Cara and John Cena getting injured, Kalisto wouldn't have
Yeah,
happened.
I mean,
You know how Kalisto got into this title picture? Shoulders happened.
Shoulders gave out on people.
Yeah, can we just, like, get rid of everyone's shoulders? They don't want to be a problem.
It would also...
I don't make it a lot harder to wrestle.
I mean,
yeah, wrestling would be a lot
There
less
would be
entertaining.
other problems, sure, but then people wouldn't get shoulder injuries anymore.
No, they just get other injuries.
Just ban shoulders.
I'm not sure how that would work. Post down in the comments how you think no shoulders in wrestling would work.
I'm just thinking about the last year, like Sami Zayn, Hideo Itami, Cesaro, Orton, now Cena,
And Sin Cara.
Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Fuck shoulders.
No, you spell it. It's Sheamus.
Oh yeah, fuck Sheamus.
Also, some really great mic work throughout the night.
Get well soon, shoulders.
Yeah.
A great post beatdown promo from Ambrose talking about how he still has a pulse, and that means that Kevin Owens is in trouble. He never did come back out and attack Kevin Owens, which I was expecting at the end.
Yeah, well,
But-
he was getting ready and he saw Brock go down. He's like,
Never mind.
this is gonna be funny.
He grabbed some popcorn and started watching a monitor. And then also Becky Lynch with her post beatdown on Charlotte, saying that she's the only one on the roster to make Charlotte tap out, and she's gonna make her do it again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that'll be our Divas Championship match at the Royal Rumble. But that was it for Monday Night Raw.
Not a lot to say, but a really good Raw.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, considering the lack of endings and the amount of talking,
Yeah.
still pretty good.
It's what you can do with a well-booked show.
We should probably expect a few more matches next week, and then probably a slower Raw heading into the Rumble. So that's probably what we'll get the next couple weeks. But as for now, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe.
Those ones. And comment.
And click the links.
Comment about my awesome long sleeve Dana Brand shirt that I made myself by putting a shirt on a different shirt.
Damn it, I was going to spoil it. It's 2 shirts. Spoil it himself.
Comment on how you think Travis Colt is a racist asshole.
Yeah.
Or that I have Albert shooting lightning out of his hand. That's way cooler than me being racist. Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, you being racist isn't cool. That's the problem.
I'm not racist, goddammit!
Alright.
We got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Tumblr, we got an Instagram, we have Reddit, we have emails, and we have a podcast.
And we have a playlist.
We do have a playlist.
Look at that thing.
Where
It's pretty bare at the moment.
yes,
but
there's only this video
Put
currently.
some videos on, you shameless playlist.
Coming up next, we will finally have Thomas's top 5 from the month of December, and after that, a special video where all of us give our top 5s of 2015.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. Thanks for
Hey, it's
watching.
the top 15 for 2015.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you whatever video you send to watch next. Yeah.
Fuck Sheamus.
There you go.